Hello, Peter again, Never 6%. Today we're going to have a quick video just talking and discussing the top problems or issues that are facing the real estate market in 2025. So some of the top issues in 2025 for real estate, and we can all feel it and smell it in the air, is the political uncertainty with elections in more than 70 countries this year. There's been this volatile geopolitical landscape, impact of regulation, trade, corporate taxes, inflation, interest rates, as we all have seen, hasn't come down, tariffs. All of this has really accumulated and affected the real estate market. And people are holding strong, but definitely there has been a decline with value, as we know. Also in 2025, there's a high financing cost that we're facing. Interest rates remain elevated. Many owners are hesitant to sell, and with good reason. If you bought, 3-4 years ago, you probably got an interest rate of around 3-5%, under what it is today, definitely. And that's one reason why you're skeptical about selling as a seller. And buyers are worried about high prices, and they're still expecting a surge in distressed properties, which is understandable. If you want to buy at the bottom. We don't know where the bottom is right now. Also, there's too much inventory on the market. There's too many houses for sale. You can go up and down the street, you see all these homes for sale, and that's very discouraging to sellers as well. So there's too much inventory, and of course, buyers are on the fence and sellers are on the fence of what to do during this strange time in the market. Conflicts in Ukraine, Gaza, now Israel and Iran are fighting, which is a lot of history to that as well. That's also contributed to the supply chain, inflation, labor shortages indirectly in the United States. It's causing a trickle-down effect, and that's also causing issues with how real estate is valued in this country. Look what's going on now. Insurance costs have gone up. Back in 2023, we had some natural disasters that caused $380 billion in economical loss. Yet only 31% of those were covered by insurance. It's surging insurance due to extreme weather, due to what's happening in Florida with hurricanes, what's happening in the Midwest, what's happening in California. These all contribute to the insurance and how it affects real estate. It's more than ever we need sustainability because of the frequent hurricanes, wildfires, floods that have led to billions of dollars in property damage. There needs to be a sense of urgency with the government, especially now, to formulate a plan to sustain this, because right now as we speak, it's getting out of control. Again, going back to reiterate with the insurance. Now, especially in this market, I've seen a price gap. Expectations between the buyers and sellers haven't seen eye to eye when it comes to price. It's amazing how the sellers have not reduced the price. They're still thinking a few years back when the market was a lot better, there was a hype, but that's all gone. And most of the equity that was built up in these properties have been wiped out pre-COVID now. And it seems that we're going back to the pre-COVID era with prices, especially during this time that there was this whole price spike. It's a very strange market, especially now with how buyers and sellers don't see eye to eye. Sellers have this understanding. They think that their home is worth more or worth the same it was a couple years ago, but that's unfortunate. And prices are dropping, and they're going to continue to drop, I believe. And buyers, on the other hand, are waiting for rock bottom market level prices, which might not come, and there might be a small bounce, or it might level off and there will be an equilibrium. But regardless, both are not seen eye to eye. And I get it. As a seller a couple years ago, if you would have sold, you would have gotten a lot more money for your property. Now we're in such a market with such saturation of homes on the market, it's making it hard. There's a dime to pick from. They're all over these listings. You can go up and down streets, everything's for sale. So of course, buyers look at this and they see this and they feel desperation. So they give lowball offers. I've dealt a lot with that as a listing agent. On the other hand, sellers are resilient and they don't want to drop the price. But at one point between supply and demand, this will happen and there will be equilibrium. But just my personal belief, prices are going to go lower this year. Thanks again for watching this video on Peter with Never 6%. Please give 2 thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Any questions or comments, I'm going to leave my number in the screen. You can go ahead and text or call me. Love to hear from you. See you in the next video.